There are so many aspects of mental illness that I believe have a spiritual component that we don't talk about. And that does not mean that everybody has to believe in God and go to church. Just because something has a spiritual component, I think is equivalent to having an energetic component. I think of our soul as a spiritual essence within us, but I also think of our soul as an energetic frequency within us. So with more going on than the neuron pathways in our brains. And mental illness is so much more connected to this universal energy than we could ever have imagined in the past. And once we start to make that link and see that there's another factor to all this, all of these things that are incurable and need medications will not need medications and will be curable. So I just encourage everybody that's going through mental illness to seek some type of relationship with a higher power, or understand that there's more energy that's in this world than we typically would know from our childhoods of being taught that there is nothing else. And as someone who struggled with addiction and ADD for most of my life, I can say from personal experience that the energy that I was experiencing in my day-to-day life that I didn't recognize was my mediumship ability, was the ability to actually communicate with energy that's not from this realm. Once I started to learn that, everything calmed down and everything started to align, and my life is much more calm, much more peaceful. I am sober and I am free from 90% of my ADD symptoms that I had in the past. So I just encourage everybody to think of things from a little bit of a different perspective and start to maybe take an approach of leading with the heart space, connecting to more, and see what happens.